In 2023, we became the new owners of an abandoned farm in central Portugal. Follow our story of resilience, growth, and the pursuit of a more sustainable and fulfilling way of life. Together we'll celebrate the beauty of nature, the joy of learning, and the wonders that await as we embrace the Portuguese culture and create our own unique escape within the breathtaking landscape.
So we're back at it. We've done a brick and marche run. So I'm going to just sand these down first, see what they come up as. We bought some paint stripper to hopefully get the paint off all the metal work. But yeah, they'll need a little bit of a TLC, as they say. So I think first job, sand them as much as we can either side, see what we're left with, strip it, paint strip it, see what we're left with, fix any bits and bobs, and then varnish them. So not a lot. An hour's work?
An hour's work. Well, I'll come back in an hour.
So I've sanded the first or both sides, and I've just done the first layer of paint stripper, and I think there's quite a few layers of varnishes and stuff on there. So just going to work on door number 2 whilst that's working. It's quite quick actually. The stuff said maximum sort of 10 to 30 minutes depending on how many layers are on there, but I think it's already lifting quite quickly. So I think by the time I've sanded this door both sides, be able to switch them around and scrape off that stuff and put the stripper on that stuff. So no rest for the wicked. Hi everyone, so we'll get back to this build in just a moment, but today we want to say a massive thank you to All Powers. So we've been having loads of questions about how we're powering our off-grid lifestyle, and this is the answer, the R1500 from All Powers. And today, All Powers are very kindly offering all of our viewers a 10% discount code using our exclusive code ETQ10, or you can follow the links that we'll put in our description. So as you can see, you've got 4 main plug sockets, a DC unit, 2 USB-Cs, 2 USBs, and 2 wireless ports. So you really aren't stuck for choice, and you can use everything simultaneously. Now we charge this obviously from our solar panels, and we get about, on average, a good 200 watts an hour from our solar panels. We're very lucky living in summertime in Portugal, but we have not had an issue with capacity. Alternatively, you can charge it from a carport or from the mains, whether that's mains somewhere else or mains from a generator. It's got a really easy to read screen. So it's currently at 81%, nothing's going in and nothing's coming out. If we start plugging some things in, maybe I'll put Dave's phone to charge. What does that come out as? So you can see that's putting out 20 watts, so you can really understand that we don't have an issue with capacity. Now this has been allowing us to power me working from home, all of Dave's power tools, his laptop. He even watched the Formula 1 with the TV on the weekend. We've been running a fan because we've had some seriously hot days, and we've not had an issue with capacity. It's got so many uses, not just from an off-grid home. Maybe you've got a remote office, or for all those equines out there, maybe you've got some stables that are, you know, too far away from mains to hook up to. This is the answer. So you can use our exclusive code ETQ10 for 10% off this product, where you can search all of the vast range that they've got. They've got everything from small batteries down to the all campers, or you've got something like this that truly does power every inch of our lives. Once again, a massive thank you to All Powers for sponsoring this video. Now back to the build.
That's right, back to the build.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Guys, you did not want me to watch me fumble all of this. It's not going so slow, to be honest. It's faster than I thought, but it's just slow, steady work. So the weather's nice, so I'm just gonna chip away at it. So when you come back, it should be done. So by the powers given to me by YouTube, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. We are done. Lots more to do. Roofing's going to begin tomorrow. We need to sand the inside panels here and give them a stain to look the same as this and this. And Sophia is currently just working on the doors. She's restored them really well. They were full of, well, how many layers of paint were there, Sophia?
I don't even want to know.
That was white, that was a stain, that was a red paint. But this is the, well, it looks grey, but it comes on like an oak colour. So this is one which has had one coat, which looks really, really good. Really nice. And then
this was definitely the one with more damage, but
it looks good.
It's come out
Got
quite well.
character. And then underneath, let's just have a look. This is where we have an old sort of lock system, which I think has come up really, really well. Hasn't it, Walt? Hasn't it, Walt? So, Sophia, I really wanted to get these doors on today, but I think the dying light, yeah, I think that's it. Good morning, guys. It's hard to believe it's not even 7 o'clock yet and the weather is absolutely stunning. So the plan today, well, we're approaching the end of May, so, well, I think today might be the last day of May, but it means we need to make sure the land is all up to scratch. So I've got lots of strimming to do. So I'm going to walk up to the top of the land, get the strimmer out and just neat them around by the trees and make everything just ready for summer. But I could not document this. Look at this sunrise, absolutely stunning.
Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
this one to eat.
Can't eat my corn. Walt, I've bought you a nice bone. So the tree must go. It's not pretty enough to be made into anything. It's a little bit rotten towards the bottom and it's really wobbly. So we're going to chop it and maybe try and flip it to use as the stand for maybe the sink in the outhouse. So let's chop it down and see what we're left with. Go on, buddy. Out the way. Go on, out the way. So we're left with an interesting stump, which I want to make into a bit of a bird feeder. We have one second. We've got this bottom for a clay pot, thinking we could use it as maybe a bird feeder. So let's see. But the purpose of this, we'll chop it down to maybe make a base. Oh, Walt, come on. Outtake. The purpose of this base will be to either make a base for the sink this way around, or maybe this way around to hold the sink in it. Maybe this way is the easiest. I don't know. But the middle piece of wood is quite rotten, so I'll cut it down slightly and see what we're left with. So yeah, bird feeder, table for the sink. Let's see how we get on. So we wanted to save this and make it into a table, but I don't know if you can see into the for the sink, but yeah, it's completely rotten. That's why the tree's dead. But we will keep this as a nice bird table. I just need to even off the top. But yeah, unfortunately we can't use this in there. So we'll have to figure out something else.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit, there's a new day to leave behind your troubles. There's a new day, and it will set you free. knows I will always think of you and me.
So, the grand reveal. So, eagle-eyed viewers will see it's quite a big hole, but not at the bottom. So this door is quite warped, more warped than we ever thought. And obviously when we checked the size, we didn't check
The
straightness, we just checked the size.
the curve.
So, plan of action now, because we need to move on,
They have a cool, creepy sound though.
is we're going to lie them flat and pin them on the back together.
Are we?
Yeah. And create
Oh.
one big door. And hopefully
It's just
somebody nice out there will know
a
how
way
we
to
can
straighten wood.
fix
Yeah.
this very... 'cause
Well,
this
I've
one's
seen
fine.
videos on YouTube where people bend wood and they use steam and water and like they
Yeah.
hold it in place, but that's going a little bit too
Do we
far
need to leave
for
it out in the sun with some weights?
on the other way round.
Yeah, or something. So, for now, because we need to move on, either we're just going to leave them as is, or we pin them together
Should
and
we have
make
a
them
vote?
one.
My vote is let's leave them to see if they settle
Yeah.
on the door frame, but also the good people who comment give us
Some
like
ideas.
all our best advice. So maybe I'll say,
Yeah.
oh, just shut the doors, put a piece of wood on both of them to hold it in
yeah.
place, and it'll give it a
Yeah.
week. I don't know. So let's.
So I think leave them as is.
Shall we put the other hinge on?
No, I think they're fine now. They're not going anywhere.
Well, no one's going to take them. Let me go inside and show the people how it looks like from the inside.
Yeah, we've put our generator in there out of the sun.
Yeah, you've got to keep on top of these rules. It does look super nice. I do think long term they'll be clad that wall. I do like the look of this. I think we will drop these so
Yeah,
that so the
so-
gaps
so
disappear.
we're gonna
But I do think
What's
this
going to
one.
happen is we're going to stain them because that allows us. Dave's treated them for the bugs.
Yeah.
So we'll stain them because obviously when they're gaps, so we can get into the top and the bottom.
Into the grooves.
Yeah. So then we'll stain them, let them dry, and then I think we'll drop them down.
It's looking nice though, and they're going to be the same colour as this, which is nice. Light oak, Luxons, I think the brand is.
Medium oak.
But this door here, come and have a look at this, Sophia. Because we've sort of stud worked the door frame,
Yeah.
and then I don't think it looks as good. So I think we could stain it all the same colour, but I think maybe we tongue and groove this.
That's a finishing job, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, guys, Sophia's gonna make some food now. I am bearing witness to another beautiful sunset. But if I haven't showed you already, this is the stump we've got. You can see how rotten it is. That this would literally not have survived as like a prop or anything. It's really quite wobbly. So my job at the moment is going to be a bird feeder, hopefully. But this is very, very messy, isn't it, Walt? It's very messy, and again, it's just another thing we need to do. We need to move these aqua props, and then all this rubble I need to break up a little bit, because the land, I don't know if it comes across on camera, but it's quite a bit of a dip here. It goes higher towards the house and then lower here, so I'm going to try and break some of this up and move some over here where it dips quite dramatically down, level it up somewhat, and then I'm going to try and grade this down, maybe with, if it works with the tractor, with the tiller maybe, it could help move the dirt. It's very hard at the moment. But first things first, let's break this up. So safety first, get the goggles on, and then it's Hulk smash. So yeah, let's go. Last one, I think. There we go. Done for the night.
Your friends, they warned you, 'cause they knew I had a past, but you saw beyond that. Yeah, you gave me a chance. Now you're dancing at a party with somebody and he won't let you go. You'll go home with someone new while I'm sleeping alone. It should have been me there under the neon light, kissing you slowly, you'd hold on to me so tight, like sand through my hands, let you slip away. Should have been me, now it's him instead. Should have been me there under the neon light. Yeah, I guess you moved on.
Mommy, come on. Oh wow, you can tell straight away. That's much better.
It's tying it all together.
How long has that taken you?
Don't know.
Half an hour?
Prefer not to say.
Prefer not to say. It's taken longer than it should have taken.
Yeah.
It does definitely match, doesn't it?
That's just the
Well, it's
first
good because it's all
coat.
the
It'll definitely need a second.
It's all the same wood, isn't it? It's all pine.
Yeah, but it'll definitely need.
A second coat, yeah.
Yeah. So
I was thinking about sanding all these out, but I quite like them. The band marks.
Oh yeah, the band marks. I quite like.
That's cool. So this is coat 1.
This is coat 1.
Oh, that's awesome. It's looking really, really good.
But I already had my shot, 'cause now you're dancing at a party with somebody and he won't let you go. You'll go home with someone new while I'm sleeping alone. It should have been me there under the neon light, kissing you slowly, you'd hold on to me so tight, like sand through my hands, let you slip away. It should have been me, now it's him instead. It should have been me there under the neon light.
Come on in.
So we're done.
So everything's stained. It looks really, really nice. We're
has.
really happy with it.
Exact match. Well, it's the
Such-
same. It's the same.
It's such a beautiful
See?
colour.
This has come out much better. Look like
Yeah.
that. Oh, I love it. It's really good. Really, really good.
So we really need to get the roof on, but
Well, based on the skies now, maybe
but
not so
'cause of
much,
the
but
sun.
yeah.
so we need to get the roof on. But we need to. Once we got the roof on, we won't be able to render above it because it's really awkward pitch to try and get over. So we don't want to put a roof on to take it off to do it again. So we are just gonna. Some of you who watched our roofing video will know that there's a bit of a gap that needs cementing in. So the only thing I'm concerned about are these nests here, so we might not.
Well, I was thinking we'll just render the gap up
Render to-
there,
yeah.
then render just below the rafters.
Yeah, exactly,
So then we
yeah.
can paint that and put the roof on. Then we can do
Yeah.
this in like almost protected from
Because-
the sun. Oh, almost dropped on Walt. Sorry, buddy.
Because
He's always under our feet,
these are
isn't he?
active nests. I haven't seen the birds
Nest,
in
oh.
there, but
Are there birds?
I think
Okay.
they're birds. But there are active nests, and we have seen fresh eggs in there. So
I suppose the scale doesn't come across massively here because of the camera, but I'm going to walk around to the back and show the people like the height from
the
there
height
because
from it, yeah.
getting like we can set up a ladder here and get up to
Quite
there
easy.
quite easily whilst we haven't got a roof on here, but then stretching over from the back, let me just show you the lovely cladding and the gaps we need to fix. So that's the sort of height we have, so it's quite a way up because this building's on sort of, I'm just going to check quickly, honey, in here how cool it is, because it's really hot today, maybe 35 degrees. And it is messy in here. Oh, it's lovely and cool. We should have lived in here. But yeah, I always stray away from the point. But yeah, it's going to be really, really awkward to render from down here above there once there's a roof on. It's not a massive section, maybe it's a 1 mix or 2 mix, and as we know, Sophia is the mix master. But like you said, the rules coming into effect very soon. We've got a window over there we need to put somewhere safe.
Yeah, so
wood.
Next week's video is going to be mainly rendering and putting the roof on, because when we've got the cement mixer out, maybe we'll start making our shower tray, because it's a unique size, so we've got an idea of making it ourselves out of cement. But for anybody out there
anyone that's done it before,
that's done it or has an idea about how to do it,
because our plan was to put like a membrane down, almost like a pool membrane or a pond membrane, then put some sort of mesh, and then put a cement in, and we want to stain the cement. We had the experience of staining cement in there. And we only had 1 tub, so we were putting 3 scoops per go. So it's almost, you can't almost see it. But here we're going to probably use half the tub to get a nice
rich colour.
Yeah. So should we use a 3-to-1 soft sand mix? Should we use silica sand?
Yeah.
Do we put any additives in, like a waterproofer? Because concrete is permeable, porous, but because it's all running down into the hole, does it even matter? So let us know.
Let us know. Any ideas are greatly welcomed. So next week we're going to be doing that, putting the roof on and finishing the cladding. We might even squeeze in, now these are all stained, dropping this cladding down and finishing that bit. So then we've got, hopefully by the end of next week,
working room,
an enclosed room.
And finally, I'm going to hopefully show you guys some corn. I'm obsessing a little bit over corn at the moment. So I planted some, as I've told you a million times, I've planted some sweet corn from a packet of make your own sweet corn at home, and they have pretty much all come up. I think we have 30 out of 33, and they're really healthy, really good examples. And then over here, excuse the mess, I soaked this is sweet corn now, I think golden bantam. I soaked them, planted them, watered them every day, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 8 or 9 out of maybe like 50. So what have I done wrong here? Have I done something wrong? Is it a really low germination rate? It's just bizarre. It just baffles me how the popcorn, which wasn't a seed, well, it is a seed, but it wasn't intended to be used for a seed and could have been in the packet for years, they all grew, and then these ones I'm struggling. I have no idea. But Sophia, we might not be eating corn on the cob on the barbecue, but we will be eating lots of sweet corn.
Loads of popcorn.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. Have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the sunshine, enjoy whatever weather you may have, but have fun. Take time to spend with friends and family. Enjoy the weekend. Any messages, Sophia? Live long and prosper. Can't do it.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Live long and prosper. See you next week, guys.